want your practice to be more resilient to the crisis we're currently in, maybe even strengthen your business during this time? Today, I'm going to cover 3 things to stop doing right now if you want to strengthen your business, because these things that you're probably doing, at least 1 or 2 of them, are actually hurting you and your book of business. Hey there, I'm Heather Mulder. I'm a recovering attorney and career coach. I help successful yet unfulfilled attorneys create a more profitable, fulfilling practice that's balanced with a real life. So I practiced corporate finance law for over 18 years. I actually made partner back in 2008, and at the time, I was a hotshot associate who had an actual book of business, something I was incredibly proud of. Unfortunately for me, the market crashed that year, and every single one of the clients I made partner with was gone, poof, by the end of my first year as a partner. Talk about stressful. So here's the thing. I learned a thing or two about what to do and what not to do when a crisis hits that drastically affects the economy and ultimately your book of business. And today I'm going to cover what not to do, because in all honesty, these can really hurt how clients, prospective clients, and even your colleagues view you. And that can be difficult to counteract and recover from. Let's get started. Number 1, stop, and I mean stop, posting bulletins and summarizations of the current status of the law. Not only is this a complete waste of your time, but it's really not helpful to clients or potential clients. I want you to reconsider. Ask, what are you really doing for them by merely summarizing the current status of the law? They're getting that everywhere. It's not giving them something interesting or new, or if it's all that helpful to them. And in fact, they are being bombarded by numerous status updates, summaries of the current law by all the lawyers that they know. So why waste your time on something that's probably not being read and that might be actually frustrating the heck out of your clients and potential clients? What they do need is something different. They need a real-world summary of why it matters to them, of how it might affect them now and moving forward. And they need to know the things they should be thinking about from a business perspective as they continue navigating this incredibly strange time. Let's move on to point number 2. Stop telling your clients that you're here for them, that you're ready to help them whenever they need you, and or that you're their partner. Yes, they're nice sentiments, but they're empty ones when you say these things. You have to do more than just say it. You gotta actually show it. So what do I mean? Let me give you an example of what I'm talking about. So I am a breast cancer survivor. And back when I was diagnosed with cancer, there were people who came out of the woodwork. Heather, Jeff, my husband, we're here for you. We'll do anything for you. Just tell us what you want or need. Well, we were so freaked out about what was going on and that we didn't know what to ask for. We really didn't know what to expect. And so we never asked, and they never helped as a result. It isn't actually that helpful to give these general sentiments. You've got to go further. You've got to be more specific about how you can help them, or don't reach out at all. Because here's the thing, although you might mean it, it could backfire on you and be seen as you trying to get business in a time of crisis as opposed to really offering help. If you can't think of specific ways you can help them, it's better not to say those things. Instead, just reach out and say, hey, I know times are crazy. How are you doing? That's better than saying, oh, I'm always here when you need me. Just come to me for help. That sounds more like you're propositioning them for business, which is the last thing you want to do in this moment. All right, let's move on to number 3. Whatever you do, do not come from a place of fear, worry, and stress when you reach out to clients. I get that times are tough, worrisome, and stressful, and you are not expected to not feel these things at all. After all, we lawyers are not robots, and contrary to what many people think, we have feelings and emotions too. So it's okay to think these things. It's okay to feel worried. It's okay to be stressed. But what is not okay is to reach out in that space. Manage your mind, do the things to take care of yourself, to take care of your stress, to take care of your mindset. Do not forget about those things as you navigate this time. And yes, sometimes when you reach out to certain clients who you have stronger relationships with, you can admit that you're feeling a little vulnerable. You can admit that times are rough. But be careful how in-depth you get, because you always want to be seen as a professional advisor who has it together and is a trusted advisor, especially during times of crisis. So you got to make sure you navigate that tightrope well. So how do you manage your mind and your stress levels? Well, if you are not sure, I offer up to you a free resource called 5-Minute Stress Solutions. In just 5 minutes, you can utilize any one of 8 strategies that will help with a healthy mindset, help with stress management, so that you can be in control of those emotions and actually feel better. There is a link to that in my post, as well as a link to my general blog where you'll find other articles that will help you as well in this area. Before we go, let's do a quick recap. Number 1, don't just summarize the law. Instead, add actual value to their business and the roles within their business. Number 2, don't just offer to be there for them. Figure out how you can do something proactive for them and then do it. Be there for real. Don't offer up empty promises. And number 3, don't come from a place of worry, fear, or stress. Instead, be sure you're managing your mindset and stress levels, and please be sure to download your free resource to help you through that. All right, so we've gone over 3 big things that I see going on right now that you should not be doing. The question is now, what should you be doing? We'll tune in next week to find out the 3 strategies that you should be doubling down on to help you be more resilient, have a more resilient business, and to build a stronger practice even during crazy times. Bye for now. I will see you next week.